Hello everyone, welcome to the BPF/PCN webinar series. My name is Pravin S. Mistry of Priya Limited and I will be talking about mergers and acquisitions. We realise this topic can be sensitive, so regarding questions and answers it might be worthwhile just to approach me directly afterwards in confidence. Just a bit of background about Priya Limited. We're a one-stop shop for the polymer industry and offer the following services. The management consultancy side offers mergers and acquisitions, buying and selling companies, preparing companies for sale, disposals, joint ventures, restructuring and chairman. The next part is international recruitment, be it executive, chairman, technical, quality, sales. And the last bit is international polymer consultancy, anything from formulations, processing, technical and sales representation. Just some pointers here as well. We always recommend that when you're starting these projects with external buyers, sellers, facilitators, that you've got strict confidentiality agreements in place. Majority of mergers and joint ventures fail due to a combination of not preparing for these projects. The other point is that when you're trying to focus on these things, you can detract from your main business, which can be detrimental. Not all businesses have the resources to manage the process. This is where people like us come in, who manage the process without the business being disrupted. It's also essential that you do your due diligence, whichever side you're on. As you can imagine, it's not always publicised who's looking to buy or looking to sell, whereas people like ourselves know who's buying, who's selling, and what will fit into any kind of portfolio. So what's best for your business? Are you looking to buy a company or sell, or are you looking for a joint venture? These are the type of questions that I generally ask. How do I go about selling my company? Who's looking to buy? What's my company worth? Are the buyers national or global? What's for sale? In these cases, it's more easy to say what is not for sale. If you're on the buying side, you say, how do I go about buying a company? Who's looking to sell? What's the market rate and valuation? What is for sale? And like I said before, it's quite more easy to say what is not for sale. Growth in the market can be achieved by organic growth, an acquisition or joint venture. Organic growth, it can be achieved, but it can be challenging and time consuming in a dynamic market. Joint ventures, this can be for when you want to increase your presence but reduce the liability and work with another partner. However, this can be challenging in that all parties need to cooperate, and it can be costly if the parties fall out. Acquisitions, this is mainly for where companies just want to accelerate presence and growth by acquiring other companies or reducing competition, increasing the market growth, access to new technology or access to new geographical presence. So how's the process managed? Well, as a company, we're unique in that we've come from the polymer industry, and we still are, and we've run companies locally and globally. We've got a far greater insight how a company is running, how it can be improved, and the potential of it being merged, sold, or acquiring other companies, or just transferring technology. Not only do we look at the balance sheet, but we look at the actual operational side, the product, the process, and the people. Regardless if it's privately owned or a multinational, we carefully look at the business and we carefully evaluate each project. No two projects are the same. So for example, if you want to sell, why are you selling? Is there no heirs to the throne? Is the company making a loss? Does the business unit not fit into the rest of what you're doing? if you're looking to buy, why do you want to buy? Do you want a global presence? Have you got unique products that could be some good synergy with another acquisition? We try and explain to all parties that when you're buying and selling company, it's not just something you're buying from the shop where you can take things back, and there's no guarantees, and it can be very costly as well. There are times when we talk to the company out of buying purely because they're just not ready to take that next step. So what's the market like for the M&A side? Well, regardless of geopolitical events, it's very buoyant, and the activity is increasing all the time, and to a certain extent it's got immunity, even regarding COVID. For us personally, we've been busy since last year. This is from clients in the market looking to acquire and clients looking to sell. So what kind of people are buying and selling? Just a few examples here. One, you've got the strategic investors, the manufacturing companies, then you've got the private equity companies, then the SPACs or special purchase acquisition companies, venture capitalists, you've got the individual entrepreneurs, and then sometimes you've got like management buyouts. One thing they've all got in common that they're looking for opportunities regardless of the sector and the markets, even if the business is operational or in distress. So with all these people looking to buy and sell, mainly buy, the prices of companies have become inflated, the multiples have increased, hence increasing the valuation because of the competition. Competition is mainly the strategic acquirers, like the manufacturing companies, followed by the PE and VCs. These acquisitions are a combination of horizontal and vertical, or just an ordinary bolt-on. Okay, common question. What can I buy this company for? Or what can I sell my company for? How do I value it? Just a couple of markers here. One is EBITDA, or multiples. Sometimes they use that as a way of working out how much a company is worth buying or selling, or the turnover. The other thing is if it has any kind of IP. Okay, thank you for your time. This was just a very brief overview in this sensitive process. So if there are any questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you.